And then you get a song like Young Hearts Run Free, and it just sounds so uplifting. Young Hearts Run Free. But then you listen to the rest of it, and this woman is crying out for help. And she's crying out for help for all the women who can't cry out for help themselves. What's going on, everybody? You're right on time for another ride on the Groove Line. This is day number 6 of the Black Music Month 30 series, the BMM 30 series here. I'm your host, Chris Stevens. Hopefully, you're doing well. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed my interview yesterday with MC Marcus Chapman. Definitely want to thank him for coming by once again. The MC 500. Please go get that book. And all you folks in the Chicago area, is signing. It's 2 weeks from today. Go buy the book. Go see him. Go sign him. Go let him sign your book. Go show love. We are greatly appreciative of having someone of his caliber on this show. But today we are going to talk about the 50th anniversary of one of the most simultaneously heartbreaking yet uplifting songs to ever be recorded and top the R&B charts. Of course, we're talking about Miss Candi Staton and Young Hearts Run Free, which went number 1 on June 5th, 1976. And this song is devastating in so many ways, even though it's a disco song. Billboard called it a country ballad dressed up as a disco record, and I think that's pretty accurate. So the way the story goes, Miss Candy told David Crawford, who was her songwriter at the time, he was asking, what's going on in your life? What's going on with you? Anything worth talking about? And and Candy, she confided in him that she was in an abusive marriage. Like the dude was talking about, like he literally hung her off a 20th story balcony in Vegas and said, I could drop you right now and nothing would happen to me because it's a mafia owned hotel. Like he was basically saying her life was worthless. And I have more about the whole thing about black women in the domestic violence that they face and have faced later on in this episode. But David Crawford, he heard that and said, you know what? I'm going to write you a song that is going to last you forever. And true to his word, Young Hearts Run Free just absolutely took off like a rocket in the summer of 76. And it's so funny. You listen to you hear the strings come in, the horns, and then here comes Candy. What's the sense of sharing this one and only life? And when you end up just another lost and lonely wife, you'll count up the years and then they'll be filled with tears. And it's like, you'll keep the babies, but you won't have your man. And it's like, damn. And the part where where it gets to the hook where she's like, but I just can't break away. Like you can hear the desperation and the despair in her voice when she sings, I just can't break away. And then she just bursts, young hearts run free, never be hung up like my man and me. Don't be no fool. Love really don't love you. And people were dancing to this in 1976. Like people didn't really, we talk about people not listening to lyrics. People really didn't listen to the lyrics of Young Hearts Run Free, bro. They didn't. And just knowing that the genesis of that song was something that has yet to be solved today, and that is the fact that men just can't stop being violent towards women. It's heartbreaking. It's very heartbreaking. And the song is sad on another level because David Crawford, the dude who wrote the song, was killed in New York in 1988. So it's like I don't want to say the song is haunted or cursed or jinxed, but it clearly just has like so many unfortunate circumstances around it. But when you look at Candi Staton's career up to that point, she had been a gospel child prodigy. She was a Southern soul, you know, superstar. Her version of Tammy Wynette Stand By Your Man in 1970 was her first big hit. But the hit started, things started to drop around the early part of the 70s. She was married to Clarence Carter, who just passed away for a little bit. And then she got with the next husband, who was the dude who hung her off the balcony. So this is a woman who's 36 years old. She's got kids. She still wants to give this music thing a go. But when you look at how people treat 36 in this day and age and how they treated 36, especially as a woman in 1976, people were like, nah, you ain't never gonna be no star. You too old for this. Go home, raise your babies. Go back to your relationship. And people not knowing that her marriage was potentially fatal. And she was lucky to get out of that thing alive. But the song, it just continued to grow and grow and grow. And she became a household name that was able to, pretty much buy her freedom in some respects. And again, disco was kind of like a dark sort of genre. I mean, people party to some really interesting songs back then. When you think about Boogie Wonderland, like by Earth, Wind and Fire, for example, that song ain't a wonderland about it. It's about cocaine. It's about prostitution. It's about all kinds of stuff. And then you get a song like Young Hearts Run Free, and it just sounds so uplifting. Young Hearts Run Free. But then you listen to the rest of it, and this woman is crying out for help. And she's crying out for help for all the women who can't cry out for help themselves. And that's why the song continues to be an important piece of music 50 years later. And again, we are dealing with in 2026 a lot of men crashing out and killing women. It has never stopped. I mean, it just I mean, women back then, that's why you have so many of these cold case shows, like On the Case with Paula Zahn, Dateline, and 48 hours. And you got these cold cases of women disappearing and being murdered that have been solved after 40 and 50 years because these dudes were killing women left and right and getting away with it. It's not that easy to get away with it now because of social media and the internet and things like that. But back then, it was nothing for a dude to make a woman disappear. It just wasn't. And you think about how close Candi Staton came to that very same fate. It should send a chill up your spine. It should send a chill up your spine. And again, I hate to be, this is supposed to be a celebration, but at the same time, we have to talk about uncomfortable things. And I think Young Hearts Run Free, while as great as a song as it was, people totally misunderstood the message. I mean, the message is in the hook, yes. You know, Young Hearts Run Free, never be hung up like that, my man and me. Don't be no fool. Love really don't love you. I mean, that says it all. But you listen to the lyrics, and she says in the second verse, she says self preservation is what's really going on today. Like she's like, I'm trying to save my life and yours too. Talking to the young girls out there. Incredible, man. Like, it just I mean, it was a dance record, but it was also just one of the most despondent, heartbreaking records to ever be recorded. And thankfully, Miss Candy's still with us. She's 86 years old. She survived breast cancer. She you know, was on the road for a little bit. She got a Grammy nomination not too long ago. You know, she's still living. She's outlived everybody who did her wrong. And that is the ultimate triumph. And God bless Miss Candi Staton. God bless Young Hearts Run Free, man. But if you've never heard that song, I don't know why you haven't. But please go listen to it and let us know what you think. But if you do remember Young Hearts Run Free, were you picking up on the lyrics at the time, or did it take you a while to get them? Let's talk about it in the comments. And that's going to do it for day number 6 of the BMM 30 series here on the Groove Line. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, contact information will be in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe, tap that notification bell, and don't forget to like and comment on these videos. Because as you know by now, your boy talks back in the comments. Day number 7. And on the 7th day, he made me. Yes, we talking about Prince on June 7th, which would have been his 68th birthday. So you'll definitely want to tune in for this one. So thank you guys for riding with me on the Groove Line, riding with us. And until the next time we ride, which will be tomorrow, may you find the groove, or may the groove find you.